Hey, Cav here at the SIG SAUER Academy. We get a lot of emails and phone calls from students. What should I do to prepare for class? So we have some things written down here to hopefully help you out with that. First and foremost, on the personal side of things, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep before your classes, especially the week-long classes. They tend to be very tiresome. You're running, you're moving, and we want to make sure you're getting tons of sleep so you can process a lot of information here. Hydrate. Make sure you're drinking the night before to make sure your body's working for you properly, and then you're going to want to make sure you're bringing plenty of water to the class as well. Clothing, we're in New England, so make sure you're bringing the right clothing for the season. Layers are definitely the way to go for sure, so you can add or subtract as you go along. Sunscreen, never a bad idea, especially during the warmer months. We're out in the exposed elements here with the sun pounding on you, so definitely not a bad idea to bring some sunscreen. Water, make sure you're bringing plenty to hydrate as you go along throughout the day. Moving on to equipment, which is what we get most of our questions on. What do I need? What should I bring? Make sure you clean and lube your rifles, your pistols, your shotguns beforehand. Make sure they're fully functional, and bring some lube with you too. There's a lot of lubes out there that'll work perfectly fine, especially for those higher round count classes. Parts and optics installed. This is very, very important here. Make sure that you're not coming to class with a pile of parts and asking us to help you install them. While we do love to help you out as much as we possibly can, it definitely cuts down on the teaching time, if you will. So make sure you have all your stuff pre-installed before coming to class. Function, make sure you're going to the range before class and making sure that your rifle, your shotgun, your pistol is fully functional before we actually get running with the class. Zero, if you can zero your rifle beforehand, definitely never a bad idea. At least get it on paper so we're not spending a prolonged period of time on the zeroing process. We will give you time to do that, but we don't want to spend too much time on it. Batteries, everything these days tends to run on batteries, so make sure that you are keeping up with your batteries. You have an ample supply just in case your red dots, your flashlights, whatever it is, wherever they are, they go down, you can recharge those. Pads, knee pads, elbow pads, shooting pads for the precision scope rifle classes, never a bad idea, especially when the outdoor classes, we have all the rock and the jagged stuff that can hurt you out pretty bad. Notepad, never a bad idea. You don't need a giant one. We actually recommend the smaller one, something you can shove in your pocket or in your dump pouch. You can whip it out and take some notes. I'll elaborate on that just a little bit more. Mental side of things. Know your expectations. What are you coming to class to learn? What do you want to get out of class? Definitely important. We're going to ask you that before we even get it kicked off and go to the range to get shooting. Egos, check them at the door. No matter how long you've been shooting, no matter how much you think you know, there's always something to learn. I learn on a daily basis. So make sure you check those egos at the door and come to class willing and ready to learn. And then finally, take notes. A lot of our students will call us back or email us after class a couple of days later saying, hey, what did we do that day? I kind of forget. If you take notes, you won't have to do that. Also, they'll ask us for drill sheets and things like that. Just make sure you're taking notes. If you're not actively shooting, you should be taking notes on the sideline. So hopefully this all will help you to better prepare for class. If you have any other questions about any of that stuff, please feel free to hit us up via email, or you can check out the website at sigsaueracademy.com. Hopefully we'll see you here shooting.